Hello everybody, I'm FPSdudeman and this is Evil Within 2. I made a mistake. I started doing this without unmuting my microphone when I was playing. So now you see that big dingus up there. He looks like he's talking but no noise is coming out. So I decided I'll just do a voiceover. Partially because the saving time was off. I decided to overwrite the part where it was like midway through this recording, so I would have missed out on a lot of different stuff that went on. So yeah, I'm really sorry about that, but hopefully this comes out well. So what I'm doing in this episode though is it's right before moving on to the main story quest, that main resonance. I had just like one or two things more to check. One of them being this warehouse that I went into originally. Took out a ton of enemies, but still had, you know, a guy on top of the truck left over. So I wanted to take care of him. And and apparently, you know, steal some stuff. The floating bullets of Ra or something. So, yeah, I wanted to take care of that guy. Do some more exploring, do whatever I could do to kind of just prep myself and get ready. It was also to kind of see what's maybe around. Maybe I'm missing something on a side quest. Like, there have been so many side quests in this. Oh yeah, those two douchebags happened to be there, it looked like. Contemplating getting them, decided, oh, nah, I'll take this guy first, just in case he hears the noise and decides to join in on the fun, you know? Yeah, so I decided to check this place out just in case there's another side mission. Like I said, there were a lot of side quests going on. It was ridiculous the amount of side quests that were going on in this chapter. And, I mean, as much as I love all the side quests, I'm kind of hoping that they die down a bit as the game progresses. Now it's time to take these little buckaroos on. And got one, but not the other. Ooh. Yeah, dude was a douche. I was like, I cannot believe that he was able to get me like that. Even though I was trying to swing the axe, it just would not do it. And boom! Look at that. Got that going. A town inside of the brain of a child apparently needs to have a switch flipped to give power to a door. I mean, some of the stuff about this game is just kind of weird if you think about it. It's like, if it's inside the head of this, like, basically it's an imaginary town, right? Why are certain things here? It's like you see the food, where it's like, at the beginning, where it's like, eat, skin, bones, or something like that. Really weird, like, Resident Evil Mama kind of vibe going on. But why would you need to eat if you're inside the head of a little girl? I mean, is this what happened? Oh, yeah. The random dude walking up and then dying, you know, nothing wrong or suspicious there at all. So I decided I'm gonna throw this bottle. Look at this, look. I'm like, oh, it's clearly right. Oh, no. Yep, clearly. Oh, no. But yeah, so it's like you're inside the mind of a little girl. Is it that if you eat something, it maybe injects nutrients into your body? So I know the brain is a trippy thing and all, but I don't think making somebody think they're receiving nutrients actually provides nutrients. I mean, unless it's just constantly giving a supply of nutrients, like some kind of, like, whoa. Like some kind of setup they got at maybe hospitals, except a little more advanced. You know, when someone's like in a coma or something. So I mean, maybe that's a possibility. Like it's doing that, but then your brain, it's making you think, "Oh, I'm hungry," even though you have plenty of nutrients coming in. And then you eat something, oh, I'm full. Now I don't need any more. I mean, it's this trippy Matrix thought process that you have with this thing, you know? It's like, it's totally, I just want to say that, it's totally Matrix-like, this game. I mean, it's like you go inside of a pool, in the Matrix you come out of a pool, and I mean, in there they're saying it's a giant computer simulation, but I mean, who knows, maybe there's some, like, stem that they constantly pull in and out, or maybe they developed some kind of machine that could handle it all, and, you know, I mean, I know that the Matrix, it was like way in the future, but you know, I think way in the future. Actually, I don't know when it was, when the Matrix was. Maybe it was like sometime recently, or not recently, but sometime coming up soon, like 2028 or something. Oh, by the way, the reason I do some of this fast forwarding like this is because sometimes I'm like, well, maybe you want to see the journey of going somewhere, but you know, I don't want to have it be going bloop 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 forever. So I fast forwarded. This was maybe a little excessive now I'm looking at it, but it is what it is, right? So, but I mean, that's kind of the backstory of that. Which brings me to another thing. This game I was lagging behind on, but I'm hoping to get them out every other day is what I'm trying for. I was going to do every day, but time scheduling, you know, work and just life in general makes it a little difficult to do that. So I'm going for every other day. Hopefully it's not going to be like, you know, this where it takes about like 8 to 10 parts to get through a chapter. I mean, chapter 1 and 2 got through in one video. But, like I said, there's a lot of side quests in this one versus...
What can I do for you, Sebastian?
Beacon. My life was skidding off the track before I went into that place. Being inside Ruvik's head like that. I haven't been the same since. They tried to tell me it was all in my mind. But my mind couldn't have dreamt up the things I saw in there.
You don't have to remind me. I was there too.
Yeah. Your pals in Mobius didn't have any problem putting you in danger, did they?
Maybe. But if I wasn't with you, we might not have made it out alive.
There are times when I'm not sure I ever made it out. And now I'm in another stem.
And I'm still with you. We're going to get out alive. Just like the last time.
I hope you're right about that.
So one comment I had about that was, like when I was in the video, you know, recording, was, what do you mean we're gonna make it out alive? Is Kidman inside the stem somewhere or something? I mean, I know that's probably not gonna be discovered till way later on, but it's kind of like, I mean, she's trying to maybe make us feel more at peace by making it seem like it's a team effort, or not just a team effort, but like that she's in danger too. But obviously, if you're outside, you're not, unless it's like you got to do this or your life is gone too. So I mean, who knows that situation exactly? But the other side of it is, I mean, it seems like she's being portrayed as this kind, helpful soul or something, and it's like, but she's working for Mobius, a company that just steals children that are presumed dead, falsify their records to make it look like they're actually dead, and then steal them. And I mean, I didn't play a lot of the first game, so I don't know the entire backstory about it, but I know enough that, I mean, when they did the original one, I think it was like they harvested the brain of the stem host. And so, I mean, is that what they did with Lily? If that's the fact, I mean, if that's the case, then, I mean, what's he, I mean, he's trying to just save his daughter from this, like, mental torture, because maybe her consciousness is still trapped within this union. Oh, yeah. I just had to get some of that coffee. So, yeah, I mean, is she trapped inside, and that's his goal, is just like free her mind from this torture? Nope. That just kind of came out of nowhere. But, anyways, now I'm going to the residence. Finally, getting to the main quest. Going to the pit stop. To see a voice that, I mean, you know, it's just a girl screaming. How do you know it's Lily? It's like, it sounds like Lily. Well, I mean, I guess maybe he knows his daughter's own scream, but At the same time, it's been a while. Although he has nightmares about it seems like every night. Oh, by the way, I don't know why that truck blew up. I was just wondering what the hell was going on with that. And I was going towards it, and I'm like, no, I can't be distracted anymore. I get distracted way too easily. I keep going off. It's like I'm going towards the main quest, and it's like, oh, look, shiny. So, yeah, I came back here, said, screw that. If it's really important, it'll come up later. I was already over there once. So I decided to do some scouting around, saw some weird shadowy figure, thought, hey, maybe this thing's like the Fonz machine, where I can hit the Fonz machine and the goop comes out, and then I realized it's not.
What the? Are these lilies?
You know, I mean, it's just funny seeing that. It's like, there's no way that it could be just some random child. Also, how do you see this in the resonance? It's like, it's very picky choosy about this stuff, it seems like. And it's like, you know, I wonder too, when you go into the resonance, does it take you into this like separate world that's like,
it's okay.
It's like, maybe I just walked past a ton of enemies. I mean, if you have a thought on it, let me know in the comments, because like, this is something that, I mean, you could have tons of discussions about this. I feel like the concept behind this and the direction it could go into, good or bad. I mean, I don't see a lot of the benefit of this, because, I mean, the way I'm taking this as being is some kind of retreat for, you know, maybe the upper class or the elite class, you know, who just want to escape their, you know, life full of whatever and go into the suburbia where they could just, I mean, I guess, have the white picket fence life thing going on for a little bit and then go back to their normal biz.
She's in trouble. Someone is chasing her. I should check out around back. See where that window comes out.
Funny thing about that is I was just back there. I already know where it goes out. It goes out to a dumpster. Because I was there. Because unlike apparently your thought process, Sebastian, I think about doing... Oh yeah, I don't know what the hell that was. I decided to do the detective thing and scout the area out. I mean, that's not the detective thing. I mean, you know, Batman does that, right? Batman is the world's greatest detective. Sebastian wishes he could be Batman. So, yeah, so who's coming after Lily? Why are they going after Lily? I mean, anybody that's actually a part of this, other than, I guess, like, you know, I don't know, the general citizens or something, should know that.
What the? Another signal. Good. I'm coming, sweetheart. Just hang in there.
Where are you?
I mean, like, Photo Man or the Mobius agent should know that it's like, hey, if I get rid of her, this entire place might collapse completely. I mean, it's kind of collapsing completely, so maybe somebody did, but, you know, just saying. Ooh. The Wolfman. Yeah, I wasn't a fan of seeing these creatures, and they see me. Oh, he's a little feisty, squirrely bastard. There's his friend. Okay, I see his friend right now. Where's his friend? Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Yeah, that guy was a real pain in the ass to kill. Like, it was a huge problem. But, see, look, his friend's gone now. I couldn't find his friend. I was like, where in the hell did his friend go? Just disappeared on me. I was I was really expecting a double fight. Luckily, I didn't have to fight them both at the same time. I mean, and here's me trying to find them. I'm like, where did he go? Did he go over here? Or did he go over there? I mean, your initial instinct is to hide away from him, but when there's no one to hide from, you're like, where did he go? So I go this way, and hey, look, I found some supplies. So it wasn't the end of the world, but I found a healing pack or med kit that I couldn't take because I already had a med kit. I swear that happens to me way more often than I would have expected. Where I'm like, oh no, I got all it. I didn't lose any health for a while, so you know, I got my syringes. So keep your syringe.
Let's try this again.
Where are you?
I like how it just shows these footprints, like...
Blood. A few days old. Hope it's not Lily's.
And then when it's like you're not really sure, it brightens it up, shoots it out like a spotlight up a few feet in the air. Oh yeah. And then these two jerkwads just come out of frickin' nowhere. Just decide to mess with you, I guess. I mean, that's what like the campaign likes to do, right? They like to throw those little obstacles in your way. It's like, hey, yeah, you could go explore and beat all these guys up, but hey, you know what? That just makes it easier for you. Which that's a note to keep in mind if you're going to play this game or if you're already playing this game. The way I see it is I take out the guys on the ground or just in the general vicinity, because when you're playing the campaign mode, or not mode, but when you're playing the main story and you have to go to certain areas or open certain areas, it could totally screw you up. It could just be like, hey look, you were gonna have 3 enemies, but you didn't take care of these goons, so it's now 7. I mean, as you see, they're not exactly the toughest bunch, but you know, still. Point stands. One of these days it is going to be some tough douchey guy. The axe makes box cutting much more efficient. Oh yeah, so I was looking for that resonance and I was like, oh, you know what, I think it looks like it's coming from in here. So this is general vicinity. It must be in here, you know. This just makes sense. Ah, damn. So I had to go all the way back around. Luckily, again, clearing out the area, I can just run around super comfortable. Don't even care. Just digging some trash, find some parts, and put it in my ass. I mean, pocket. I don't know how it fits in there. I mean, it's a big thing. It's like bigger than his head. Look, back pocket.
Oh, thank God.
Yes, follow the ghost foots. Then I get sidetracked by this thing, and this is where it wants me to go.
Who do they belong to?
Who is the question? Are they mine? No. Yeah, this one had me a little on the puzzled side. It's like, whose footprints are these? And that's it. Now, whose footprints are these? Something happens and gives me another direction to go. It's just like, oh, that's it. And then it shows the spotlight cell. So I'm just thinking, did I break the game here or something? I mean, did I mess it up somehow in some way? Because it's happened before, so I wouldn't be surprised. And then I realized, oh, there's footprints that go like to the left a little bit. Guess hide from the creeping man right there. And then runs, and boom, the warehouse.
In that warehouse. Smart girl.
Yeah.
Lots of good places to hide in there, I bet.
Lots of good places for her to hide. And technically the enemy. I mean, you know, just kind of pointing that out there. Oh yeah, this is where I try to get all like, you know, hey, let's be tactful. Let's be tactically inclined. Let's do some cool stuff. Look at that. I'm gonna lay a mine down, so if somebody tries to attack me, I'll just run past it, because mines have worked so well for me in the past. I mean, when I open the truck door, and a herd comes out all at once right when I open it and blow me up with them. Luckily, I don't have it. It didn't kill me. But, I mean, you know, I think it did beat a few of them. Oh yeah, here's where the true genius begins. Oh.
Shit.
See, now I'm like, okay. You won't trip your own mines, it said, right? So, you know. Oh, well, shit. Turns out you do. Couldn't believe it when that happened. I was like, I thought it said on the tutorial, you don't trip your own mines. But then look what happens. It's complete BS what it is. Don't trust that. If you haven't done it before, just don't trust it. It's a lie. It's a messed up lie.
Crawl through here. Gotta get through.
Trying to get through this little wooden plank, but my axe couldn't take care of it. But you know, I
She's
just
a brave and resourceful.
let's pull it out.
She's gonna be okay. I just gotta find her.
She's brave, resourceful. Well, you know, at least she had a leg up right there. Ooh, look. There's the guy that they were doing the stuff to. Whatever it is they're doing. Either just kind of hacking away at it or pulling it up. Who knows what these zombie dudes are doing. Or not zombies. I forget what they're actually called, actually. Oh! I couldn't believe that shotgun didn't do what I was trying to have it do. Oh, this is the bigger dude. This is the guy that actually takes a decent amount of hits. Then I realized too, he has an axe. I didn't have to waste all those rounds on him. I could have just used an axe. Could have maybe shot him with a shotgun still. But then, the axe. And then, yeah, oh well. Getting more high-grade weapon parts, which is always nice. And then there's the syringe. Luckily, I took a little damage, so I was able to get that one. I did want to add one more thing, is that I do plan on going back to some of the older games, but, you know, it's just going to take a little time, because I want to get through this and through Hellblade. Oh, gotta read some of this. Core displacement infrastructure report. Seismic trigger event this afternoon. System checkup revealed diagnostic of core. Sent recovery team for preliminary scout. Report filed to Mobius HQ shortly before outside contact lost. Core tracking is successful. Minor temporal displacement, but no major structural damage. Citizenry beginning to make call center inquiries. Core still offline. Minor fissures forming in the city hall area. Citizen remaining calm, but unease is growing. Losing atmospheric control, temperature drops in double digits. No seismic trigger. City Hall fissures become critical. Sebastian imminent if core isn't restored. Wait, I can't read that very well. Mobius Alpha team has arrived to aid in core search. Oh, separation imminent. Dyslexia strikes again with that Sebastian instead of separation. Ah, damn, I thought I was already down to that point. I was trying to read quickly for no reason. Hopefully it wasn't too mumbly. And this is around the time I realized that my mic was dead. Thank you all so much for bearing with me, and here is the outro. My mic was muted through this entire thing. I can't believe it. I did it. I've done this before, I've done it again. Thank you all so much for watching, though. I hope you all enjoyed. Hopefully my voiceover stuff isn't too bad. Hope to see you next time. I'm FPSdudeman, signing off. Please tell me to at least hit record.